Death Star survived Luke's shot. The trench run was chaos. X-Wing streaked along the Death Star's surface, chased by TIE fighters and hammered by turbo lasers. Luke Skywalker, heart-pounding, lined up his shot. He heard Obi-Wan's voice urging him to trust the Force, and he did. But the proton torpedoes struck wrong. Instead of entering the exhaust port, they detonated against the outer hull, scorching it but leaving the battle station intact. The battle turns. The Rebel fleet had been nearly spent getting Luke into position. Without the Death Star's destruction, Grand Moff Tarkin smirked and gave the order to fire. The green super laser lanced out. Alderaan's fate repeated itself, but this time the target was Yavin 4. The jungle moon erupted into molten fire. The Rebel base, its leaders, and most of its pilots were gone in a heartbeat. Luke, Han, and Wedge, still in space, could only watch in horror. Their victory had turned into the Empire's ultimate triumph. The hunt for the survivors, Vader, sensing Luke's presence through the Force, ordered the surviving X-Wings, and the Millennium Falcon pursued. The Falcon barely escaped to hyperspace, carrying Luke, Han, Chewbacca, and a wounded Wedge. But they had nowhere to go. Every Rebel safehouse was now compromised, Imperial probes flooding the galaxy in search of them. Leia had been on Yavin 4 during the attack, and now she was gone. The loss shattered Luke. His drive to fight the Empire dimmed, replaced by grief and a burning need for vengeance. Palpatine's new era. With the Death Star intact, Emperor Palpatine declared the rebellion crushed. Entire systems surrendered out of fear. Imperial governors enforced harsher rule, and the Death Star moved from world to world as a constant reminder that no one was safe. The Empire didn't just maintain control, it became unbreakable. The Jedi that never was Obi-Wan was already gone, and without Yoda's location revealed through the events on Hoth, Luke never trained as a Jedi. Instead, Vader's hunt for him turned into a game of cat and mouse across the galaxy. But without the hope the rebellion once gave him, Luke's path began to darken. Some whisper that years later a man in black armor stood beside Darth Vader, his face hidden, but his lightsaber the same one once carried by Anakin Skywalker. And the Death Star? It was still out there, unstoppable, unchallenged, and feared by every living being in the galaxy.